Hello, you beautiful, beautiful souls. Welcome to your Aquarius birthday video. Your Aquarius birthday video. If you are born on January 26th, this is your birthday video. Keep in mind, it's still a collective birthday video. It may not apply, but the strongest message that comes through is what I'm going to be picking up on anyway. Happy birthday if this is your birthday. If there's anything that negative comes out, you just ignore the negativity. If anything negative happens in life, you just deal with it then, but don't expect anything negative. Okay, I never know what's going to come out. I want to know what's coming out that's meant to come out for your highest good. Highlights that may want to come out. Overall, it's been good so far, these birthday readings, not anything heavy. So anyways, before I start your reading, I want to be the first person to tell you all that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. And I want to thank you guys for being here, for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you and the divine values you, and thank you so much for being here. I'm your host. Okay, this is Colleen Tarot, and I also have Aquarius by Aquarius. So let's get into your reading and see what wants to come out. Let's see what wants to come out. If you are born January 26th, Aquarius. January 26th, Aquarius. January 26th, Aquarius. We have Talisman, which is interesting. Card number 49, and we have Strength in the reverse. Both in the 40s here. We have 44 and 49. Maybe somebody is those ages. It doesn't really matter. And 49. Let's get to that. All right, so 44 in the reverse. I'll put it here in the upright, but it's Strength card. Okay, there are reverse meanings here. It says, when this card is in the reverse, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. Don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. Perhaps you feel like the bonds weakening in a relationship. If they are in danger of being broken, they may need repair. Attend to them before the burden gets too heavy. Be strong and face the reality of your relationship at this time, and give it your attention, for any fragile threads may give way. Let go of whatever robs you of your life force and trust that something better will take its place. So this might talk about something draining you. Now, the pre-shuffle cards, I had got Eight of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles, and that can talk about a very particular focus that you've had, and there could be some strain around that focus, okay, whether it's work or anything, okay, but this literally talks about whatever could be robbing your life force. All right, pay attention to that. Now, card number 49. I just lost that page. And it's called the Talisman. And this is in the upright. And that says, a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. When this card is in the upright, wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you to recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. So, I feel like success is here for you, and I do feel like you've been working toward that. But I also would say, don't overdo it. With that card right there, don't overdo it, because it could lead to a stress, a physical stress is what it's showing. Anyway, let's get some information from Wisdom of the Oracle. It can also talk about like when you're overworking or really focused on something and then you don't take time to eat properly as well, you know, and you can be sensitive to foods that aren't really designed for your body. A leg up and the observer. All right, again 49. So there's 49 is here twice, and a leg up is in the reverse. And I feel like you're trying to get ahead, or definitely you're trying to achieve something, because this is like a bigger bear helping a smaller bear, but it's in the reverse. And it's like if you're trying to work on something, to create something, again, you're being asked to pay attention. All right, be the observer, pay attention to the signs, especially when it comes to your body. I feel like there, because I just heard that the Wipeout, that song, I think the Beach Boys sing it. So make sure you don't crash and burn, like physically. Okay, your health, make sure you definitely take care of that. And the flu is going around, and so much is going around anyway, so make sure that you take extra care, get your sleep. If this is for you, take care of your health, but continue to work on the things you're working on. And my phone went off, so definitely take care of your health. Avoid sickness. Because right here before I started your reading, I don't know why I'm hearing these big, large machinery and equipment on my street. And you know those machines, they always work overtime. They always overwork those big industrial machines. So make sure that you're not overdoing it. Doesn't, even if you're retired or not working, just make sure you're not overdoing it, because your body might be sensitive. Because the sensitive card from this deck did come out. We have ear chakra. So also health-wise, be careful for like your ears, nose, throat, anything else. But I'm going to read the card, because when the cards come out for me in reverse, sometimes Spirit is telling me to look at the picture. But anyway, we have parents and we have ear chakra. It says, notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So some of you might, if you have parents in heaven, you might hear from them. Or if you have children in heaven, obviously it can go either way. But I do feel like I got sensitive in the pre-shuffle. You could be, some of you might be psychic or pick up on that and not be aware of it, okay? Parents, the divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. And that's whether they're here on earth or not. So, in particular, notice. Also, health-wise, pay attention to any ailments your parents have, because those can be things that you might also have to deal with. And I just was told that by Spirit. We have Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. So if there's anything that's really bothering you, because this can talk about things that are bothering you, these are the things that will be heavy on your mind, like when you go to sleep or when you wake up. And it's really saying, like, whatever this is, and it could be family related. And you're just sort of being guided to sort of let that go or cut that out for now, because it's like something's been on your mind for too long. And it's time to cut it out, forgive it, let it go, whatever it is, because I don't know who I'm relating to, so I don't know exactly how the narrative plays out for you. Let's get some more cards. Page of Pentacles. Definitely if there's something that you wanted to say. Okay, so if there's something that you want to say to somebody, what they're telling me is the mirror. There's a mirror exercise that I learned I don't know if it's the one floating around on the internet or not, but I learned this from Psychic Sylvia Brown. Many years ago, I had purchased basically all of her books. And there's this mirror exercise that if you're thinking about somebody that you couldn't say anything to, like you don't have the opportunity to say it to them, even if they're alive here, whether they're alive or on the other side, you sit in a chair comfortably, but not like you're going to go to sleep. And you imagine a golden mirror, okay? And in this mirror, you're going to allow the person you want to communicate, you're going to see them in that mirror, okay? But you're also going to allow any other images that want to come through, because sometimes that is an opportunity where other souls will want to come through and say hi or something like this. So be open to what you see, because you might see a person you've never seen. But if you have something to say to this person, parents or not parents, more than one person, do this exercise many times for each person. Don't put them all in the same mirror. So what you're going to do is look into that mirror to that person, and you're going to say what it is you want to say, and try to keep it not too emotional, especially if they're on the other side, because when we're very emotional on this side for our loved ones on the other side, in a way it holds them back. Remember that on the other side they're happy, all is forgiven. We're the ones here that are in the pain body. They're no longer in that pain body. If the person is still here that you want to connect with, but you can't connect with them for whatever reason, you do the same exercise, but try to keep it on, like not a lot of blaming, but just try to keep it very factual and open and loving. Okay? That's for whoever needs that. Because I kind of see here it's like connecting and with someone who's not here, but really wanting to connect. All right, so let's get some more cards. And like I said, it doesn't matter whether they're here on earth or just not in your life. You might be able to find her mirroring exercise online. I know that her son, Chris Dufresne, has a YouTube channel, so. So this is intently thinking about somebody, and there's a painful connection to that. So the mirror exercise will help you. If you have a very painful memory with somebody and there's something that needs to be said, that's going to work for you, okay? We have Temperance here in the reverse. We have the Devil here. Those are two major arcanas, Capricorn, Sagittarius, okay? This is at the heart of the reading. My throat chakra wants to block up. And especially if it's difficult to say it to a person who is like still alive, this works. Anyways, this is very fortunate, okay? This is a lot of luck. This is a lot of success, okay? So this is something that you're working towards. So this might be, maybe all of these messages will apply, okay? Or maybe some. Maybe some of you are working toward a goal. You need to watch it, okay? The strongest message was health. There's a nasty flu going across the United States. I don't know about other parts of the world. And the other message is if you're missing someone, okay? Now, keep in mind, roles can be reversed. Someone could also be missing you and wanting to connect, because energy flows. So it's not just one way. Energy also returns. So the best way is to clarify this, but this is like wanting to connect with someone maybe close to your heart, okay? This is wanting to connect with someone close to your heart. And it's difficult, all right? All right. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles. So health, success on working on your goals, and maybe a difficult conversation with someone on your mind, or vice versa. Tell me about that Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Intuition, the High Priestess here in the reverse. We have Judgment, which Judgment is like someone literally talking to the heavens here, but it's in the reverse. This is an action, okay? And this is a Devil. This is really, this is like saying, okay, if there's something you want to say, express, bring to the light, do it. If there's something you want to say, express, bring to the light, do it. Because it looks like for some of you, you've just been holding on to it for too long. So it is time for this. It is time for justice, especially where this Devil is concerned. And it could go back to even childhood with that Page of Cups with somebody. It doesn't matter. But if it's not about that and it's about a person that is on your mind, unless you are the one that they're thinking of, because I'm going to be honest with you, I have a lot of characters here. I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Libra. I have Pisces. I have Sagittarius. And I have some of these a couple of times. And I have this conversation that has yet to be said. And I have this pain around it. But right now, the most positive thing is it's okay to say what you need to say. It's also okay to listen. We have ear chakras. You could even be talking about this as well, like public speaking, or just bringing it about. And for some of you, this is like, this has something to do with, you know, the Ten of Pentacles didn't happen. The Ten of Pentacles talks about, there's a lot that's coming out. Ten of Pentacles and this other person attached to it. We didn't have more time together, or I thought we'd be together, or something about an inheritance, okay, because the legal system here. And if that's the case, either way, it's okay. You bring it to light, or it might be brought to light to you. Either way. The luck is on your side. You have it here twice. This is luck and this is luck. It's like you have a lucky charm with you, but you don't know it. Maybe one of your lucky charms is someone in heaven. I don't know, because like I'm reading for a lot of people here. Maybe your lucky charm is someone who's not even here. But you do have a lucky charm. Luck is with you. You are the lucky charm. You are the lucky one. Tell me about that Knight of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Eight of Wands. Now for some of you, this is somebody who wants to connect and talk about I'm getting too many messages. Somebody's trying to pass some wisdom on to you, but for somebody wants to return and tell you something. Yeah. And for some, somebody wants to tell you something about like a father figure. We have the Emperor here in reverse. So there could be information about a father, okay, or a father's inheritance, or a masculine energy. And then there also could be a masculine energy who wants to return, and they're holding back. Now, if this is a person who wants to return and they're holding back, they want to heal things with you. But they're worried about how you're going to handle them, in other words. They're pretty worried about how you're going to talk to them. Tell me about that Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And for some, basically, if this is a person who wants to talk to you, they recognize your value. They see your value. Because that Five of Cups is in the reverse. So that means somebody now is recognizing. If this is you, you're recognizing something that you want to say that's important to be said, that you've been sort of holding back and not saying it. But with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles reverse, there is somebody who, it's like somebody wants to tell you something. It's close to their heart. I'm not going to lie, this is all difficult energy because I'm just feeling it without even looking at the cards. The strongest energy is the regret on someone's behalf. Someone hasn't said something they want to say. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Death card. For some, it's because literally the other person's gone. Well, you use that mirroring exercise. But for some, it's like somebody wants to speak up. They've changed. They want to heal things. For some, it's health. Okay, it's health. Too much stress. Stress has not been good on the body, and it's that. I know that if you feel like it's taken a long time for justice to come around in a situation, it's coming around and in your favor. Because I see a lot of stagnancy here in your reading and pain. And I'm seeing where it's just taken a long time for justice, but the justice is here for you. If it's taken a long time for you to recover and to heal, like physically, I mean, I can't do readings like that, but I can also see that that's also in your favor. Tell me about the Devil, because I'm getting a headache and it's from this reading. The Magician. Well, why did those two have to be together? I don't like the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Magician. Why are they together? All right. Messages I'm getting. I don't know how many people are born on this day, but I'm getting a lot of messages. Messages are, if the doctor gave a warning to anybody, heed the warning and pay attention, and there can be improvement. Okay, that's out of the way. I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm just reading a card. That's for entertainment purposes only. You know, especially any surgery or anything like that involved. Okay. It would indicate that there could be something that was hindering the process, like, you know, not taking care of the body, or doing the things that the body needed done for the healing anyways. If this is a person who wants to communicate, who's changed, they're ready to communicate after all this time. And they do show up as they've changed. This is a person who's ready to commit, to lock in. This is a person who wouldn't be able to stop thinking about you. This is a person who really wants to commit to you. If there's someone who's hurt you, and maybe they had problems, maybe they had issues with their parents, because I'm also getting energy where somebody came from a broken home and they really weren't successful in relationships, and somebody has cried, because my head is hurting, like when you cry and cry and cry, and then you just got this headache from crying and dehydration. So someone has been that, and it's probably the person in regret. Someone been stuck in their head. So for some of you, there's a person who's coming back because they recognize your value, they recognize why they did what they did, and it could go back to their childhood, like a learned behavior. And now they want another chance. We have the Hierophant here because this time they're going to commit fully. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. Reverse. Landed on this King of Pentacles person. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be. It's a person who is stable, masculine energy. It's a person who wants a relationship that's holding back, which this is the majority of the readings that come out for Aquarians. So if you watch for that, yes, this person does want to communicate, and yes, this person does want a relationship. This person does want to commit. This person does want another chance. This person's crying a lot, if that's your reading. If that's, like, if you've been tuning into the other Aquarius readings. And that's literally, like, right now, the Wheel of Fortune is here twice, and luck is on your side. Either way, I want you to know, overall energy for you who are born on January 26th, luck is on your side, okay? Even through all of this heavy energy, luck is on your side. Tell me about Temperance reverse. Two of Pentacles. Someone's literally just like, should I reach out now? Because somebody is worried that you're going to reject them. Someone might send a message, okay, because they do want to heal things. They are worried about the message they're going to get back from you, so they're expecting you to resist them. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to talk to you. So whoever this person is, with this level of pain associated with this, they do want to communicate with you. They do. And they don't want to waste no more time about it, because it does look like this has been going on for too long. Something's been dragged out, gone on too long, and now is the time for it to be done and end. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. Now it's time for the headache to be over. Landed on the Empress, Page of Cups. So if this is that person, this is your reading. This person is going to be reaching out. They are crying and they are thinking about you. And they have been for a while. Okay, this has been going on for a while. If you're the one crying over this and you're trying to bury yourself in work, or trying to bury yourself in thinking about anything but this, there's a lot about don't overdo it. Tell me about the Moon card reverse. Pisces energy. Pisces energy. Someone got Pisces in the chart. It came out here twice, literally. 3 times. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Somebody's got Pisces in their chart. Ace of Swords. Justice. For some of you, this person wants to do right by you. They want to do the right thing, okay? And someone could have Pisces moon as a moon because it's in their feelings. Somebody wants to do right by you. They know they've absolutely been on the wrong path here. Okay, they absolutely know that they've been sabotaging a connection. So if there's a person that you know who's sabotaged a connection between you and them, they know it too, and they're absolutely burdened by it. And that burden is creating them to make a decision to change, to come in and do the right thing. All right, any last, because this is too heavy for me, I can't continue. Three of Cups reversed. So somebody's moving on from somebody. Maybe you're moving on, or maybe this person's moving on, but somebody wants to message and somebody wants a new beginning. So if you're not dealing with health issues, okay, or if you are and the doctor said something, just follow the doctor's advice, all right, because that shows up here. But others of you, there is a person in serious regret over the past. They want to do right by you. Whoever this is, family, lover, whoever this is, they want to do right by you. Okay? So we're going to close out with an angel card because I literally have a headache, and I'm glad it's my last reading for today because I don't think I can do another one. If you have been suffering from a headache because of all of this thinking or whatever, I feel like, you know, luck is still here on your side, and there's going to be change in that. And maybe it would say that's the part of your health you need to look at. Anyway, you got two angel cards to close out with. Divine connection. The mind, body, and spirit unite. Your angels acknowledge that you have an intense connection to the divine right now. And yes, you do. You have a very intense connection, and everything right now is showing up. The unity of your mind, body, and spirit create a conduit for spirit messages. Sit in meditation with your hands on your third eye chakra, the center of your forehead right now. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I trust in my abilities. So, you know, you may be psychic, and you may be even tuning into the other side, some of you. Spiritual downloads. Prepare for new knowledge. This is an alert from your guides. Your angels are indicating that you will be receiving new information in the form of realizations, wisdom, and emotions. Sit in meditation and focus your energy on opening your crown chakra at the top of your head in preparation for this divine light. Picture loving light flowing into you with ease through the top of your head into your entire being. Anyways, luck is on your side. I'm probably going to name this reading that because that's the most positive thing through all of this stuff that is here. The energy is heavy, but at the end of the day, luck is on your side. All right? Anyway, guys, happy birthday, and I love you. Namaste, my friends.